Whew! It has been an interesting 2021 for SpaceX, and they have closed off the year with the completion and launch of a satellite resulting from a partnership with NASA. Oh, you thought SpaceX and NASA were at odds? Not. A lot has been going on that meets the eyes. The race to explore the vast resources of the other realm has picked up, and the latest effort by NASA underlines what the fruits of a combined effort between affiliated astro giants can yield. Yeah, you can say that the universe is ripe for the taking. In this video, we will be looking at the details of the eventual launch of a NASA satellite launched by SpaceX. $214 million seems like a lot, but what is the deal all about? What does it mean for SpaceX and NASA respectively? What are the features of the satellite? Before we begin, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, will you? Done? Great! In the latest space launch project embarked upon by NASA, SpaceX comes in with a remarkable contribution that would probably get its stock spiking if the market conditions are right. It seems like a pretty huge deal considering the expense incurred in building the satellite, and then the purpose which SpaceX technology is serving is an all-important one for humanity. There is a renewed push for space exploration on different fronts with Elon Musk's SpaceX and Jeff Bezos' space-focused projects. The private sector has become hard to ignore given the financial power they possess, which may aid the development of more data on space exploration and planetary colonization, as seen in SpaceX's more elaborate plans. Rockets, satellites, and starships have heavily shifted the media's attention to SpaceX's potential to execute some of their space exploration projects. Their push has undoubtedly motivated other space-related projects to commence development, as they do not want to be outdone. In the past, SpaceX has been thought to have enjoyed a few favors from NASA, especially with a financial subsidy of about $2.9 billion. Jeff Bezos was caught in a peculiar position about this as his own company, Blue Origin, thought it would give SpaceX a more significant advantage over its competitors. We believe that SpaceX has proven itself worthy of such merits at least over the last 2 years, dating back to 2019 at least. A lot more development has been observed in SpaceX, especially with the progress recorded towards attaining a worldwide communication satellite network flying at low orbit around the Earth that would supply massive and super-fast broadband connectivity in all parts of the world. Hence, SpaceX is not a newbie in satellite development and propulsion engines, especially with their patented Raptor engine that would come to be used for many more SpaceX satellites and Starship rockets over the next decade. It is that impressive. Hence, we see no harm done that NASA would desire to partner with SpaceX to improve on some of the agency's projects. It would not be the first partnership between SpaceX and NASA. SpaceX's rockets have once been of good use to NASA on several occasions, including a manned mission to reach the International Space Station and a contract that involves SpaceX aiding NASA to return to the moon. You didn't know? One of these missions was why Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin sued NASA for the contract. It was a fruitless effort as the US federal court ruled against Blue Origin's legal challenge. The timing of this is why we wonder if it was because SpaceX and NASA were already working on the recently launched Ixpe. And as we see of late, as of December 9, 2021, the NASA Observatory satellite has launched with the aid of Tesla's rocket technology. It appears to be a beneficial deal for both sides and maybe more for SpaceX, given the financial reimbursements they might have received from the deal. Additionally, the integrity of the rocket engines would be highly rated by NASA, the world's biggest space agency who would definitely trust SpaceX for future projects. The NASA satellite is not a recently conceived idea. NASA's newsletter informed us that its development has been ongoing for over a decade, and it technically was able to reach fruition with the contribution of SpaceX. The satellite was a product of an investment worth $214 million and is purely meant for scientific purposes alone. Yeah, it's not destined for another planet. Some of space's little-known phenomena, such as black holes and the death of stars, are the focus on the space exploration project. SpaceX's Falcon 9 lifted off the Earth's surface, effectively launching NASA's Ixpe, which stands for Imaging X-ray Polarimetry Explorer. An observatory spacecraft is equipped with such technology that would enable NASA to carefully observe the activities of certain space bodies and see how it all works. NASA was clear about their intentions in their press release following the launch. These phenomena should remain more than just a figment of our imaginations, and we will get to be able to determine the significance of their features as it pertains to our solar system. Black holes have retained their mystery status for years, and basically, all that's known about them are that they gobble up everything along their path. NASA's Ixpe, which was developed along with the Italian Space Agency, is equipped with energy readers capable of observing X-rays produced by certain celestial bodies that emit high energy. The bodies effectively cover black holes, dead stars, and efficiently whatever remains of supernovas. Technically, none of these can be deemed unapproachable by any physical object as they will be rendered obsolete. The dangers are pretty great. Hence, it would be unwise for manned spacecraft to observe the spatial bodies physically. NASA developed the Ixpe satellite to withstand severe gravitational pressure and solar energy emission while observing the bodies from a distance using 3 powerful telescopes. The intricate design of the telescopes is capable of detecting the strange polarization of X-rays and tracing their sources to whatever spatial body is producing the energy. We would know more about the unknown physics behind the activity of these mysterious objects. We will be witnessing via the Ixpe is the known and unknown world of the destructive potential of the universe. This aspect of the solar system is often called the violent universe. By this, we mean the events that severely alter the shape of the universe. Exploding stars have been long-standing theory, and its cause is inexplicable right in the middle of the universe. Why do they happen? What about black holes? It acts like one big trash can or vacuum cleaner, cleaning up a lot of debris, and maybe it has the potential to swallow a planet. We want to know if these bodies can adversely affect human life and maybe benefit us. Thomas Zurbuchen of the Science Mission Directorate of NASA made it clear that NASA intends to observe the changes occurring in these bodies in more dynamic ways that have not been observed before. He believes that the advanced technology on board the satellite would improve data accuracy drawn from the exclusive observations. As such, further conclusions can be drawn to back up previous research, and there is also the possibility of new knowledge about what initiates a phenomenon, such as the death of a star or the formation of a black hole. We think that the world's fate in the foreseeable future undeniably relies on metrics such as this. We already have so many questions about the universe and the solar system due to the many strange occurrences that have often occurred within and outside the Earth's orbit. NASA's Ixpe is the first of its kind to specifically focus on these objects as it floats around the orbit, picking up high-end images as well as energy readings in space and sending the data back to Earth, where data is collated and analyzed. For some people, the launch of Ixpe into space is a dream come true, given the time they have committed toward its development, and one of them is Martin Weisskopf, who reportedly worked on the Ixpe. Due credit is being given to SpaceX for the actualization of this dream. According to him, since the separation of the Falcon 9 rocket, the entry of the satellite into orbit was more than guaranteed, and Weisskopf has confirmed the first target of the satellite. Ever heard of the Crab Nebula? We know about it basically that it's a remnant of a dead star that has once been observed and named by NASA. It makes sense that it would be the first point of call as it is by far the closest to the Earth's orbit. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons. Goodbye and stay safe.